Hey guys, and welcome on into another NFL video. I'm your host, Terry Edelman. You can follow me over on X at TPicks. And if you're looking for premium plays, they are available at Picks and Parlays. Link is in the description below. Here in this game, I will be breaking down my favorite game of the week between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Make sure to like this video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And make sure to check out the Picks and Parlays YouTube channel as well. I do free pick videos over there. I'll be having a 2-team moneyline parlay, which will involve a team in this game, as well as a 2-team touchdown parlay over on the Picks and Parlays YouTube channel. So go make sure to check that out. Here in this game, we have two AFC West division rivals here facing off, and the Chargers have already faced and beat their other two division rivals, now trying to make it 3-0 on the season and 3-0 against their division rivals. The Denver Broncos, on the other side, in week one, 20-12 win over the Tennessee Titans. That was a bit close throughout, closer than I thought. Of course, the Broncos getting the job done when all is said and done, but they didn't get the job done last week. The Indianapolis Colts winning 29-28 against the Broncos in Indianapolis. Meanwhile, this LA Chargers team, 27-21 at home against Kansas City. When it wasn't really at home, it was in Brazil, but counts as a home game for the Chargers. And then following that up with a 20-9 win last week against the Las Vegas Raiders. And now the Chargers looking to make it 3-0. Broncos looking to give them their first loss here. Taking a look at what happened last season between these teams, Chargers won both games, 23-16 and 34-27. This Chargers team has just been a wagon when it comes to cashing spreads since Jim Harbaugh took over. We've seen improvement from this Chargers team a lot last year, and obviously 2-0 to start the season this year. I like the Chargers to get the job done, -2.5 in this game. I like the Chargers money line as well as a parlay piece in this game. And another play that I would look at if you're looking for looking at future bets is the LA Chargers to win the AFC West. Currently, plus 100. Now, some people will tell you could have got a lot better of a price 2 weeks ago, and you've kind of missed the value here with the Chargers. I don't really agree with that. And the reason being, you can still get plus 100 for this Chargers team to win the AFC West. Myself, personally, I didn't know how good this Chargers team was going to be exactly. I figured that they would be good. I figured that Denver would be in the mix, and Kansas City didn't really expect them to start the season off 0-2. Obviously, they'll be looking to get their first win. But how I look at this, I like the Chargers to win this game. And they will no longer be plus money to win this division if they do win this game. And, of course, they've already beat their other two division rivals. If they put the Denver Broncos to 1-2, that just gives them an advantage even more. So I like the Chargers to win the AFC West. I like the Chargers to win this game, and I like them to cover the -2.5. Now, one of the big question marks here in this game is the status of Ladd McConkey, who is questionable to play in this one. He did not practice on Wednesday. Of course, a few more days still until the game is played. So that's a big question mark. Is McConkey going to play? However, if he doesn't, luckily there's been two other guys that have really stepped up, in Keenan Allen and Quentin Johnston. Quentin Johnston, 150 receiving yards so far over the two games, and Keenan Allen, 129 receiving yards so far. My second play, a prop here, is Justin Herbert over 233.5 passing yards, -114. Now, if Ladd McConkey doesn't play, obviously that is going to be a loss for Herbert and for the Chargers. But I like Allen to pick up the slack. I like Johnston to pick up the slack for this Chargers team. I wouldn't be surprised to see O'Marion Hampton get some catches as well. Tyler Conklin, the tight end. There are other guys that Herbert can go to if McConkey doesn't play. If McConkey does play, then I like this play even more. But Justin Herbert, 6 consecutive games, he has at least 242 passing yards. So he has covered this going back to last season in 6 consecutive games. 318 passing yards in week 1 against the Kansas City Chiefs, and then 242 last week against the Vegas Raiders. So I like Herbert to get his 234 passing yards, probably somewhere in the 240s, 250s here in this game. Now, looking at other props, because there are other props you can look at. I will mention one for Denver right off the bat, and that is J.K. Dobbins anytime touchdown. Dobbins, of course, played for the Chargers last year. Now he plays for Denver. He scored a touchdown in both games this year, obviously against Tennessee and Indianapolis. Now facing his former team, which is still a division rival, I think J.K. Dobbins is going to get his opportunity to score a touchdown, which I'm seeing looking like a +140. Let me bring it up. +140 to +160 here for J.K. Dobbins. Now, one of the reasons why I like the Chargers so much in this game is their defense is very, very good. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of touchdowns when it comes from Denver. But if there's a guy that's going to find the end zone, I like it to be J.K. Dobbins. Anywhere from +120 to +165. I see +165 at FanDuel for Dobbins. Just that revenge factor. Obviously, the lead running back for the Broncos. Going back to the Chargers, 2 guys that I mentioned in Keenan Allen and Quentin Johnston. Both have scored touchdowns in both games this year. So both, like J.K. Dobbins, will be trying to go for 3 games in a row to start the season with a touchdown. Johnston getting 2 against Kansas City, 1 against the Las Vegas Raiders, and then Keenan Allen getting 1 touchdown in both games. So if McConkey doesn't play, that increases the value with both of those guys to get touchdowns. But my plays for this game, LA Chargers -2.5, -115, and Justin Herbert over 233 passing yards, -114. Make sure to hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're looking for premium plays, as I said, over at Picks and Parlays, link is in the description below. If you don't like purchasing plays, but you still want to help out the channel, become a member, $4.99 a month. It gives you early access to videos as soon as I post them, and then we'll help the channel keep going into the future. Thank you guys for watching. Best of luck in the NFL this weekend, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.